Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lali if you're new here, and welcome. I make videos about nursing, nurse life, nurse style, everything that revolves in nursing. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be talking about my first pay rate as a registered nurse. I know I made another video prior to this one that I talked about my pay rate as an OPN. I went from the first job that I had to my last one, and this one I only had two registered nurse jobs prior to the one that I have now. I will not be revealing what I get paid right now, but I will be talking to you guys or telling you my pay rate prior to that, which are two different jobs that I had. All right, so when I became a registered nurse, I was working at a place that I was working there for like 5 years, a little bit, no, 4.5. And I was offered like a lead position. So once I became a registered nurse, I was like a lead RN. That was my first job. And I was getting paid, drum roll, $35 an hour. So I started at $35 an hour, and I was getting paid hourly, which it wasn't too bad. Getting paid hourly I prefer getting paid hourly than getting paid salary. So it was hourly, so if any overtime or anything like that, I would get paid for, which is pretty good. And I was like a lead registered nurse. I am from Connecticut. If you are not familiar with my channel or myself, I am from Connecticut. So this is me in Connecticut with a lead nurse position, and I had some nursing experience. My second job as a registered nurse was at the same place, and I was offered a manager position. So from registered nurse or lead registered nurse at the OBGYN office, I went up to being the manager of the OBGYN office in the pediatrics department, only in one location. This place that I used to work at, they had different buildings and different departments. So I was the lead or the manager for two departments in one location. So pediatrics department and the OBGYN department, but just in one location, which it was okay because I didn't have to like deal with like all the different places or departments. And it was just because in that location that I was in, PD and OBGYN were in the same spot, literally like in the same place. So it was easier for me to like manage there because everyone was there. And I was getting paid, drum roll, $43.70, let's say 75, 70 something or 90 something, 43.90 something an hour. Yeah, but the catch on this one is that I was salary. So once I became a manager, they switched me to getting paid salary, which it sucks so bad because even if you come in early, like let's say if you come in half an hour or 15 minutes before your shift, you're still getting paid it was 70 hours. That was like it was 35 hours per week. So it was 70 hours. I used to get paid every 2 weeks. So I will still get paid for my 70 hours, no matter what. Like I would have to stay for meetings. During lunch, I would not get paid for that. I would have to maybe leave late because a provider was still working late, or I don't know, anything happened. I would not get paid for that. So working salary kind of like sucks. I didn't like it at all because literally I was making maybe like 200 more than when I was just a lead registered nurse, which kind of sucks. I was getting paid $35 an hour to $43 an hour, and literally the difference was like 200 and change. Mind blowing, right? So like I didn't like getting paid salary. I did love my staff. I did love the place. I did love, like, I loved working there. I really did. And I loved OBGYN, which I still love. PD, I'm not a big fan of PD, but I don't know, maybe it's because I have 3 kids myself. And anyways, that's a whole different story. But I do love OBGYN, and I did love PD, and I loved, you know, like, working there. I didn't really like having to get paid salary because, like I said, I could have been, like, I was making almost the same thing when I was in charge of all these things and not having the same responsibilities that I had when I became a manager. For what, $200 more? Like, I don't know. Anyways, so those were my 2 pay rate. With my second one, when I became a manager, I actually negotiated my salary. And they told me the salary yearly. I was supposed to get paid, I think it was $73,000 a year, and I negotiated that to $80,000 a year. I was like, no, there's no way. I did the math. Like, guys, seriously, nurses out there, first time nurses, new nurses, whomever, even if you're not a nurse, like, negotiating your worth is so important. I will be making a video about that, but it is really important because you are bringing something to the community. You are doing something for this company, and especially if you're a good person, a good employee that's always there, that would work overtime if they have to. Like, if you're bringing all of that, come on, like, make sure that whatever they're going to pay you is something that makes sense to you. What didn't make sense to me when they told me 73 was that I did the math. I'm like, wait, it's gonna be salary. I'm only gonna be getting paid 70 hours, 70 hours per 2 weeks. So I was like, it's literally going to be almost the same thing that I was getting paid, because when I used to work hourly, I would make 80 hours plus, because I would get there early. Sometimes I had to work through lunch or half a lunch and things like that. So I was like, no, this is not making sense. So I negotiated, and I got my 80 that I asked for a year. So that, guys, like, if you do need to negotiate, please do negotiate. It is very important. And if you don't know how to, if you don't know how to, I will be making a video for you guys to tell you some of the things, like some of the skills that you need. If you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm shy, like, I don't dare to negotiate. I was so shy. I'm still shy. I'm a shy person. But I'm like, wait, it's one thing to be shy, and there's another thing to not be smart. And we have to be smart. We could be shy, but we're not stupid, you know, like, we know. And you do the math, and whatever you think is comfortable for you, that's what you're going to ask for. If you're a person that's bringing all this to the table, and they can match up your energy, your vibe, and you know, everything that you're giving them, because you are giving them, you know, being responsible. You're bringing that to the table. Being punctual, being a good employee, not getting in trouble, being someone that would always have their back and do whatever they need. The least they can do is pay you right? Like, the least they can do is recognize that and give you something in return, right? Anyway, so those are my 2 previous jobs that I had as a registered nurse, and my pay rate. I am currently working as a registered nurse, as a nurse supervisor at a skilled facility, and I am getting paid more than what I used to get paid at my other job, and it's also weekly, and it's also hourly, which is much better. I do not want to reveal how much I'm getting paid, but do know that it is way more than what I was getting paid at my other job. And it is hourly, and it is, so if I work overtime, if I work extra, if I pick up hours and, you know, do other days, I will be recognized for that, and I will be getting paid for that. It's hourly and it's weekly. I get paid weekly, so every week I have a paycheck, which is amazing too. So guys, that is pretty much it. That's all you need to know for now. Once I get a new job, then I'll reveal how much I'm getting paid. So if you want to know, please stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and be part of my family. I'm not starting. I have become so attached to you guys. Like, you guys don't even know. Like, every time you guys send me like a little DM, or you guys send me a comment, I really truly love you guys. So please keep it up. I love what you guys are doing. I am so happy that I am able to shine a little bit of a light somewhere, you know, to someone out there. And I really appreciate that, because that is the point. That's why I'm here. So if you like this channel, if you like anything you see here, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.